Chapter 9. Target Functions. Tracked Target (TT) Functions. How to show, hide, tracked targets. With connection to a radar, the movement of a maximum of 100 radar tracked targets can be shown on the chart. To show, hide, tracked targets, follow these steps. Select the TT or AIS page from the Overlay or Nav Tools box. Click the indication circled in the video to show on or off as appropriate. TT symbols and TT attributes. Each TT symbol has a default color, red or green, a name, and an implication. The symbol past position point is green by default, and it marks a past position of a TT. Various TT symbols are shown here. TT symbol, color and size. The color and size of the TT symbol can be changed to your liking. Note that the color of the AIS symbol is also changed. Click the DISP, Set and Symbol DISP buttons on the Instant Access bar to show the symbol display menu. Click the Targets tab. Next, select the color among green, blue, black, magenta and brown with the color pull-down list. Then select the size from standard or small with the TT size pull-down list. TTCPA or TCPA alarm. How to set the CPA and TCPA limits. Enable, disable the alarm. Select the TT or AIS page from the Overlay or NAV Tools box. If the values for CPA and TCPA are blank, then click CPA or TCPA to show them. Next, put the cursor on the CPA indication and use the scroll wheel or left button to set the CPA. After that, put the cursor on the TCPA indication and use the scroll wheel or left button to set the TCPA. Click the CPA or TCPA alarm indication to enable or disable the alarm. The alarm is disabled when the CPA and TCPA indications are grayed out. TT Lost Target Alarm. A lost tracked target is displayed on the ECDIS as a blinking target symbol in red. To enable, disable the TT Lost Target Alarm, select the TT or AIS page from the Overlay or NAV Tools box. Put the cursor on the lost TGT indication, then push the left button to display Off, Filter or All. Off will disable Lost Target Alarm. With Filter, alarm sounds against targets meeting a specific criteria. All indicates alarms sounds against all lost targets. When a lost target is within the limits set here, the buzzer sounds and the alert 527 TT Lost appears in the alert box. How to set the TT Lost Target Alarm Filter. Right-click TT on the TT or AIS page in the NAV Tools or Overlay box. Select Setting and open the Setting To page. In the TT Lost Target Filter window, set the maximum range to track a target and the minimum ship speed to track. Max range is the maximum range at which to track a lost target. A tracked target not within this range is not tracked. Minimum ship speed is a tracked target whose speed is slower than set here, does not trigger the lost target alarm. Click the on or off button to show on or off as appropriate. How to set vector length and vector motion. Ground stabilization and sea stabilization. To select speed over the ground or speed through the water data, open the SPD page from the System Sensor Settings or Local System Settings menu. Then select Bottom for ground stabilization or Water for sea stabilization. The vector mode indication shows the stabilization mode in the true motion as true G or true S. True vector. In the true vector mode, there are two types of stabilization: ground stabilization, true G, and C stabilization, true S. The stabilization mode is automatically selected according to speed selection. If the speed selection is log WT, then true vector mode is true S. All other speed selection like log BT, POSN, REF, MAN, and MANW or set and drift true vector mode is true G. Relative vector. To set the vector, click the vector time and vector reference indications in the TT or AIS page to set them. How to display tracked target data. Tracked target data can be accessed by control unit and by a trackball. To display tracked target data by the control unit, put the cursor on a tracked target, then push the target data key. To display tracked target data by trackball, click the target for which you want to show its data. To erase data from a data box, click the appropriate Close Data button. The basic target data display for a TT consists of information that includes target's number, the same number as the matching target on the radar, bearing BRG and distance RNG of the target from own ship, true speed SOG and true course COG of the target, CPA and TCPA, and bow closest range BCR and bow closest time BCT. Displaying past positions of tracked targets. Select the TT or AIS page from the Overlay or NAV Tools box. Click the indications to set the plot interval or disable the display and the past position reference that is either true or relative. Past position point attributes. You can define past position point attributes for tracked targets by points and style. 1. Click the DISP, Set, and Symbol DISP buttons on the Instant Access bar to show the symbol display menu. 2. Click the Targets tab. 3. At TT points, select the number of points to show. 4. At Style, select the style for the past position points. The choices are points and dots. AIS symbols. An AIS transponder can be connected to the ECDIS to display AIS targets received from an AIS transponder. The ECDIS can store up to 2,000 AIS targets in its storage buffer. The AIS is turned on. AIS targets are marked with appropriate AIS symbol. The symbol AIS Tracked Target Past Position Point marks a past position of an AIS target. Its default color is green. Various AIS symbols are shown here. How to show, hide AIS targets. Targets that are being tracked by an AIS transponder can also be displayed on the ECDIS display. To show or hide AIS target, select the TT or AIS page from the Overlay or NAV Tools box. Click the indication to display DISP Off, Display Filter, Display All, or Function Off. DISP Off turns off the AIS display. Tracking continues internally. DISP FILT. Targets are shown according to the AIS DISP filter settings on the TT or AIS menu. DISP All shows all AIS targets within the range set. FUNC Off deactivates the AIS function. How to filter AIS targets. To filter AIS targets, follow these steps. Right-click AIS on the TT or AIS page in the Nav Tools or Overlay box. Select Setting and open the Setting 1 page. In the AIS Display Filter window, set each item referring to these steps. Click the button of Class A, Class B and Base Station to show Off or On to hide or show those targets. Set the maximum range with Max Range. Any target beyond the range set here will not be displayed. Set the ship speed for AIS targets with Min Ship Speed. Any AIS target whose speed is lower than that set here will not be displayed. Click the Save button to save settings. Click the Close button to close the dialog box. How to display Own Ship data. You can see Own Ship's data on the Own Ship page in the Nav Status menu. Open the menu. Then click both NAV statuses in the TT or AIS menu and the Own Ship tab.